Hello everyone, my name is Dingledad, but I don't think you asked. I'm here today to, well, you should have seen the title. This is the, Dark Souls 3 crab experience. I've given up on, being funny, as, some YouTubers like to say. I'm here to give in-depth tutorials on how to do stupid things in video games, such as using the Dark Souls 3 Cinders mod to fully turn into a crab. So that is what we'll be doing today. There is no script. This is not scripted. It is going to be very poorly free-handed. And it is going to be ugly, as I try to scrap together everything that we need to do. So, step 1. You need to do something very important. You need to, name your character, I don't know, Crab. That is, it will not work otherwise. I'm just telling you right now. Everything else is up to you except for the class, which is very important. You have, actually, you have multiple options. And I apologize in advance for poor frame rate, because my computer chugs butt. When making a crab build, you have about 2 options for what you want to make your build like, and that's either strength, considering that the crab weapons scale very well with strength, or if you're using the crab claws, my preferred option would be to do a luck build, so that you have extra crit hits, and that's just really funny because damage is hilarious. So I'll be using the new class in Cinders, the Jester, with fecal expulsion. Burial Gift. I would always use Lucky Gem, however it is totally up to you as long as you know where to get a Lucky Gem. It's somewhere in the Undead Settlement. I don't know where it is, so I'm starting with this. This isn't a very good tutorial, I never said it was. Then you get to build your character, and then we get to start. Welcome to Low Framerate, the game. This will be the beginning to our crab hunting experience, as the game chugging because my computer is quite bad. Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible. But it's playable. You'll be able to watch this tutorial and you'll still be able to figure out how to become a crab, even if it takes you 3 times as long as it would using any other video on YouTube. I hope you're liking the jump cuts that I am superimposing into this video, because I have no proper editing skills. So anyways, we will be doing some important things to becoming a crab, like doing things that you don't need to do to become a crab, just grabbing some basic early game items. We'll start by performing the tree jump. The tree jump. And then succeeding. And then picking up this item right here. The psychedelic liquor. The psychedelic elixir, which you will then be using later in the game to perfect your strategies. You will then roll off the roof and realize that you didn't need to perform the tree jump because this door is open. Take it up the stairs. We're not grabbing the Firekeeper soul. We don't need that to become a crab. Drop down here. Almost fall off. Do this. Realize that the Jester leggings negate fall damage. And then run over to the area where you would have, oh. Nope. Kick the ladder. Kick the ladder. Boom. Then run over here and grab the things that you're going to want, because who doesn't love a free Estus shard? So anyways, you come over here, by running through that door right over there, and then you pick up the Estus shard. Once you've picked up the Estus shard, equip it into your ring slot, because that's where it goes now. Then ignore Pickle Pea and Pumperum. Run through here. Go to these 2 chests where they actually store the Estus shard, like in that one. We'll start by opening this one, though. Gives you a funny optional item to become a crab. I'm of course talking about the Dash Master string, which lets you run indefinitely and without using stamina. which I will not be using because I hate it. You will then run over to this chest with the Estus shard and cry yourself to sleep. Now that you've completed all your duties in Firelink Shrine, since you don't want to go kill Corrupted Gundyr because that is cringe, light the bonfire. Rest at said bonfire. Get the rest jester, realize the Firekeeper is useless, and then travel to the foot of the high wall, the first area in the game. Spawn in at about 10 frames per second and then run down here. Very slowly. That item far off in the distance is the meat cleaver. We will not be needing it as we are a crab. Then attempt to speedrun by jumping down here because you don't take fall damage. Fail to do it, run back up. Run back. Run. And then don't take fall damage because you don't. Because you're a clown. If you picked any other class, that's not the optimal strategy. You can kill these enemies if you want. It's probably easier if you can actually play the game at a frame rate higher than 1. But you know, we don't all live in a perfect world. Realize you still don't have poise. Hit the crab. That's a dog. Anyways, run over here. Grab Yol before you forget. Also pick up the Londor Tincture, the really real item. You are like a turtle, just like a crab, but like 1% worse. And then run over here and press A on a bunch of these guys until you find the right one. Then use this really real warp that lets you go to where the crabs are. Now that you've performed a backwards long jump over the endless pit where Yoel was, you will now kill these twinkling lizards so that you can, you need twinkling titanite. Crabs are special, after all. Not killing this one is vital because it means that you have to come back and kill it again. And then proceed to kill this one. And then kill these enemies and think that you actually do enough damage to be in this area when in reality you do not. Run up the stairs without an ember so you don't get invaded. Then avoid the invader. Don't take fall damage. And run over here and take 3 times as long because your frame rate is bad. One of these days I'll fix it. Just don't know how. Tried everything. I think it's just because I'm recording, gonna be honest. Pull the lever so that you don't die because that's a fatal fall. Wait. Teleport. And now that you've arrived at your destination, explore this area very slightly. Light this bonfire. You'll be needing it. Open this chest, which is not a mimic. Don't need that. Run up here. Take this corner. kill this lizard for its soul. I meant to say its spine. Grab the Dream Chaser's ashes for no other reasons than that you can. And then go rest at the bonfire so that you're ready to deal with the entirety of the swamp. Time to have fun. So the long and short of it is, you're going to not deal with this area because it is terrible at such a low level. We're going to roll away from these enemies and then pretend like everything is fine as we have to run through the rest of the swamp and try and reach the Fair and Keep bonfire without dying. Which is even better when the game looks like this. Okay, just head in this direction. And I promise you, you'll reach it eventually. I'm probably going to cut this out because it's excruciatingly slow. It's like I'm playing in Blighttown, except the whole game is Blighttown. Okay, I forgot to mention it's way less straightforward than you think it is. And by you, I mean I. So run past this screw. Once you make it to this tower, avoid the grue that is still chasing you and avoid the duck wraith. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you're not poisoned, the strategy doesn't work. Once you've gotten to about here, use 1 parenthesis Estus flask so that you don't die of poison. Avoid the snails without shells. The snails without shells. Run to here and light the bonfire, and then kill the basilisk. Now that you've killed the basilisks and barely avoided getting cursed, pick up the gem that it probably dropped. Don't use it. And then rest at this bonfire to solve all your problems. This painstakingly low frame rate tutorial is almost over as you ascend through this ladder, which I will make you watch for your own enjoyment. Once you make it up, avoid the exiles at all costs. Which might involve actually properly dodging them if you could actually play the game. Pick up the Cringe Knight armor, and then proceed to murder a bunch of baby crabs. This is the most important step. This is what our work has led us to. Kill crab number 1. realize your damage output is terrible, and that your weapon doesn't work. It gives you a moss fruit. Kill crab number 2. Get a crit. Realize your damage output is terrible. And be scared of the exile who followed you. I've done this before. He didn't follow me. I'm scared. Oh. Now that you've avoided certain doom, continue killing more crabs. Please, big crab, leave. I don't want to kill you yet. Let the crab kill its own kind. Get the crab claw, which is a very important item. It is part of the crab set. And then our toughest challenge is attempting to kill this crab that we must kill for legal reasons. If my calculations are correct, it contains a crab item. Get grabbed because you can't dodge because your frame rate is bad. Mash. Lose almost all your health. Dodge. Die to the crab. Now that we've respawned, we will take a short moment to look at the singular crab item that we have acquired. This is the crab claw, a paired fist type weapon, or claw weapon, I suppose. It has a dex requirement of 12 and a strength requirement of 20, and one of its special abilities, if the game would let me press X, it gives you increased critical hit chance, which is very, very funny, which is why we use it with a luck build. It also has the move Krabby. I'd showcase it, but I cannot wield it. And sadly, in this part of the tutorial, or this part of the two-part series, which part 1 is me just acquiring the items, and part 2 is me using them in PvP when I inevitably go online and play with other soft-banned people. You will then see the full potential of what a crab. Of course, you can always use the crab claws as a strength weapon, as they were originally intended to, same as the giant crab claw, which we are attempting to get by killing that huge crab. That one's purely a strength weapon, no point in using it on a luck build. Stupid. Fall down the hole, please. Thank you. Very cooperative he is. Now, you may have thought the murdering of innocent children crabs was over. However, we have another crab item to acquire that isn't the giant crab claw. Remember to aggro the hollow sorcerer so that your life is terrible. Get the crab helmet, a very important crab item. We'll review it right here and there. When you are in RTSR range, I believe, or actually 25%, I believe is a little bit bigger, all your stats get increased by 10, which is amazing. Who knew crabs were so powerful? With the crab helmet in place, it is time to face all of your fears and face the giant crab. What if we cast Fecal Expulsion? That's a great question. You get a stagger, and then fail to use it because you almost died. And then you actually manage to toxic it instantly, which is relatively impressive because I've never seen it do that before. Let the toxic do the work. Gameplay. Now that the crab has died from natural causes, please be the right one. Acquire the giant crab arm, the last crab item we need until I do the DLC tutorial. It has the special move Bubble Beam from Pokemon. It requires 40 strength and is, well, very big. Anyways, now that I have won at acquiring all the crab items, you may now do this yourself and then play the game at a slightly higher frame rate and actually enjoy yourself. I have no way to end this video.